Oh, these are hard. Way, way harder than I thought because we're looking at, I think, perspective here. Some perspective aspects of an arm going backwards. See that? That's kind of hard. And the thumb right there. Okay, let's see. So here, sketch lines just a little bit thicker so you can see them. And then, okay, good. So his legs are a little big, maybe too big from here to here. Okay, so maybe not quite that big, maybe more like that. And then that's good. And then, okay, this one. I'm not trying to make her fat, so this isn't quite coming out right. And I am having trouble with my sketch pencil. I just ordered I ordered some newsprint. I want to sketch on newsprint, but newsprint is terrible about, it doesn't show up on the paper. So I'm a little concerned about it. I was just trying to save some money. All right, now I'm going to pretend there's a light source. So where would the light source be? I'm going to have the, wait a minute. This is a lot more foreshortened there. That's better. And then this line is more that, like that. And then the elbow comes around like that. And there's the thumb. How's that? That's better. Okay, so I'll erase over here. I kind of like to leave a trace of whatever I corrected. Just a trace of it because it gives it so much energy. Like those Da Vinci drawings, they're so alive, and it's because he leaves the sketch marks in. He doesn't correct and erase all the time the way I do. Where's this line? It's more like here. Okay, now I'm going to pretend there's some sort of light source here. Okay, now where should the light be? The light should be hitting her right here. The light source should hit here, and I think the dark shading should be back there. So I'm going to pretend the light is coming this way so that this part might be in shadow. I'm going to kind of try to go kind of fast. This happens all the time. The thing I'm drawing with just flips off of there all the time. So I'm pretending the light source is coming that way. This is a sketching exercise. So let's see. I have her face coming like this, right? So all this over here, shadow, right? I'd like to get, I think I'll order on Amazon another one of those little figures, and you could just put a figure and then put a light source on it and practice. I like that idea. All right. And like I said, I'm imagining the light source. This is like kind of hard for me because I've always been a drawer who just, really goes by what they see in the photograph. I've never really studied in-depth anatomy, and I'm kind of trying to do that now. I hate having to order supplies because, they really are kind of expensive. I was trying to see if I could get it cheaper, but that's why I ordered the newsprint. I wanted to see what it would be like to draw on the newsprint instead of always using this expensive paper. This paper is pretty expensive, really. I mean, it's basically $1 a sheet. These are hard. Okay, that's a good effort, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time fixing all the little details because these are just exercises. I might decide to draw something from this, like I might decide later, like I did the other day. I took a drawing exercise and tried to turn it into something, but it wasn't so great. It wasn't very good, and neither is uh-oh, I've kind of messed up this arm. It was looking okay, and then I did something. I don't know what I did. Okay. I better stop before I wreck it even more. But it's just an exercise. So no big deal. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you later.